Can we start? Good afternoon, all. I'm very happy again to be here with you, that we might do what we know how to do well. I'm talking about using creative imagination to design products or whatever it is you want to design in life. Like I have been teaching you, I know that if you can rightly apply your imagination, you can actually create any product you desire to create in life. And that is a hallmark of invention the world over. Men just sit down and think creatively, and by so doing, they are able to invent most of these things we see. That's what science is all about. So I tend to inculcate this into you so that you will know how to think creatively as a scientist and bring forth the material, the products we need to move our lives forward. You have designed so many things, and today again, I have seen a project you have designed before me. And from the look of things, these things are actually made from local material like zinc, like wood, like toothbrush, and so on. That virtually everything is made, using local material. And that is what creativity is all about. So I will call one of you to explain how this thing works. Yes, you tell us your name, your class, and tell us what is going on here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Callistus Martin. I'm in SS3. Here before us is a road sweeping machine.
Road sweeping machine,
yes.
Right?
It is used by the civil engineers when repairing road, maybe to sweep the road.
Okay.
Again, it's made up of local materials.
Local material?
Yes, like we've seen the aluminum,
Yes.
wood,
Alright.
and the brushes.
This is normal brush we use to brush their teeth.
Yes.
Good.
And syringe and wires.
It's the same thing they use in injecting people.
Yes.
The nurses use.
Yes.
Good.
And also fan belts. They all produce friction at the tire.
Okay, this is the tire.
Yes.
I can see wood here.
Yes.
And the fan belt is there.
Yes, to
to
produce
provide friction. Okay, like friction is important for something to move.
Yes.
Without friction, nothing can move. Good. That's all?
Yes.
So you say it is used for sweeping road. Do you know what? Road construction. You know that most of what we use here, most of the technology is from the West. Is that right?
Yes.
And Nigeria have not been able to produce machine that can sweep our road. But we're trying to come on board to see how we can get companies that can do our construction and order for us. Is that okay?
Yes.
I think that gives the idea.
Yes.
We're trying to say we should be producing our own machine that sweep the road, that do our construction. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
That's good. I want to see how it works.
Okay. It has lights both at the front and at the back.
Alright? So it can be used in the night.
Yes.
Now, I see that what is that thing used for?
Okay. It's a power generator. It is in powering the machine.
Alright, in place of battery. We used to use battery before.
Yes, sir.
And it's expensive.
Yes.
So we use a hand generator to produce the current you need to move this thing. That's right.
Yes.
That's good. And from the look of things, you don't use fuel.
Yes, sir.
And you're moving toward what the world is trying to avoid, all these fossil fuel. But moving toward using what? Something like what? Battery to power our machines.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
First of all, you want to look at how the light works.
Okay, the lights?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so if it move, would the red light go off?
Yes.
That's good.
And then why the front light?
The machine has different light this time around. There's the front light,
yes.
that's the headlights.
Yes.
It means they can use this thing in the night to work
Yes.
and in the day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful indeed. And the light is very powerful. Beautiful. That's good. Now can you make this thing up?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how it works. Very beautiful. The light is on, right? So the thing is pushed up, just move it down. Alright, up. That's good. Move it down. Now what helps this thing to move up and down?
It is a syringe, then the pressure system.
Alright.
Putting pressure. And
No.
inside it is water.
Okay, you don't use hydraulic.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. The pressure. This is high tech. With this in place very soon, Nigeria is going to, produce a prototype to put on a machine that could be used for road construction. Now it sweeps. Once down, it sweeps. It's moving. It's reversing. Beautiful. You can turn, the wheel can turn. That is good. That is beautiful. It's one good thing about this machine. It can reverse, it can turn. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I know in the next few years you will manufacture your own car. That will be what? Made in
Nigeria.
Comprehensive Secondary School,
Beginning
back of Nigeria. Beautiful. It's turning. Can you see it? It's turning. It's turning. Is this sweeping? That's good. Is this sweeping? That's good. You can see this thing is sweeping the sand. Beautiful. Beautiful. And one good thing, you can reverse, you can come back, you can sweep. It's sweeping the sand. This is awesome. That's good. The machine can sweep. It sweeps, like we can see. And I want to believe the next few years, we are going to get something done. The next few years, with God on our side, this prototype will design our machine. And we will not be depending on foreign machine to make our road beautiful. Nigerian roads are very expensive to maintain because we don't have the machines. We depend on foreign partners. They become very expensive, especially now that dollars are very costly now. Very expensive machines to maintain the road. And that is why you have most of our roads are bad. Now, if we're able to design our machine, we'll be able to maintain our roads. And that's where we are going. And I thank you so very much for your thoughts, for putting this thing together, for your piece of imagination. Now know that imagination moves the world. Whatever you think you can imagine, you can create. If you cannot imagine, you can create. That is beautiful. And I want to just say congratulations for creating this, for this project. It's an awesome project. Can you just clap for yourself? Now the question I want to ask is, Can somebody suggest what we should add to this? The next edition of this will be more beautiful than this. What should we add to this? Yes?
My name is Mr. and what I suggest to be added on this thing is switch system.
Switch system.
Yes.
Alright? That would be a remote. So that you just can remote it. Remote system is very good. You can stay in your class and remote it here. It will work. Is it possible?
Yes.
It is possible. Nothing is difficult for man under the sun. If there's somebody that can think, you can create. If you cannot think, you can't create anything. So there's nothing like impossibility. Nothing. So remote system. So the next edition, you should have what? Remote systems. So wherever we are, we can sit down and remote that machine and the machine will work for us. That's good. Is there another suggestion? What do you think should be added? Are you with us? Our ladies? Is there anything you can say? What have anybody to say there? Is there anything you think should be added to this to improve on this? Yes? Yes, you? Say it.
We should improve on the sweeping part. We should have something that can able to
Can sweep
faster, yes.
Okay, something that you sweep. But I think if the power is strong, it can really turn faster and can sweep what? Faster. Is that okay? So next time, make sure the power you put that does the turning, it'll be what? Stronger. And it will turn faster and to sweep faster for us. That's what I should suggest to them. And I think that with this, we can take this to industry and they will manufacture this and fix for us, and we have a machine. And thank God, we're moving away from fuel, from diesel, to using what? Battery. And that goes a long way to avoiding what?
Waste of resource.
Not only waste of resource, but to control what? The acid rain, to control what? Global warming. Global warming. Which I know you know what it is.
Yes.
Now, emission of this house gases to the atmosphere can affect what? The ozone layer. That's a layer God put in the atmosphere to protect what? Radiation from the sun, from reaching the earth. So from the sun, not only the sun, the stars, from reaching the earth. Now, activities of man have been able to break this ozone layer, and radiation now comes into this earth and is affecting us today. So by use of battery, we can actually do what? Help to protect our environment, the atmosphere, so that ozone layer will not be destroyed. You know what ozone is?
Yes.
What is ozone?
It's like a shield that protects the rain.
Yeah. What I want to hear is, it is an allotrope of what? Oxygen. 0O3. That's ozone. It is an allotrope of oxygen. Oxygen exists in different forms, but same chemical state. Chemical state can have different physical state. One of the state is what? Ozone, which is O3. Is an allotrope of oxygen. So that is a blanket of ozone in the atmosphere that helps us, from radiation from the sun and the stars. So by using battery to make this, you are actually thinking well. You're actually moving toward, achieving what the world over is trying to achieve. Is that okay? And I want to believe that most of the machines we are going to manufacture in this country, we are not going to use what? Diesel, fueling anymore. We use what? Battery to power it. I want to thank you so very much for this piece of project, for doing this. I'm so excited, and I believe God, you are going to bring forth more stronger projects. I will present it to the nation for something to be done. Can we just